Hello, Sean. Hello, everybody, to the final SmackDown before the Royal Rumble. This is going to be a great show. I'm Michael Cole. He's Corey Graves. And tonight, Corey, we've got a great show. Absolutely, Cole. Tonight is going to be a great show. We have got a huge contract signing in our main event tonight here on SmackDown. SmackDown's main event, a contract signing between the WWE Women's Champion, the man Becky Lynch, and also the young rising challenger of Patricia Ryan. I am looking forward to this contract signing between these two women. And also the Glamour Mariah May will be in action. She'll be taking on the most beautiful woman, Carmella, in singles action. And also the greatest of all time, John Cena, will be in action. After being attacked by Cortez on Monday Night Raw, they're going to have a match here on SmackDown. And finally, Jon Moxley will be having his first match back since returning. He will take on the phenomenal AJ Styles. And what a way to kick things off with the Television Championship. The following contest is set for one fall. Making her way to the ring is for the Television Championship. Representing American-made Ivy Nile. Well, Ivy Nile representing American-made here in this matchup. You see, here's the thing, Cole. This would not be possible if it wasn't for Chad Gable helping Ivy Nile become who she is. It's quite ironic that American-made are getting championship matches, and it's all because of the influence of Master Chad Gable. And her opponent from Vancouver, Canada, she is the Television Champion, the Bad Girl, Ann Harris. Great ovation here tonight for Ann Harris. And Harris won that title in her home state of Vancouver at the Survivor Series. A huge moment for Ann, winning that title in front of her friends and family. Yeah, sure, it was a great moment. I mean, sure, it's a great moment. But you gotta remember, this is Ivy Nile and Harris is up against. This is Ivy Nile she's up against. Chad told me Ivy is better than Ann because she's American made, while Ann is from a stupid country like Canada. You know, and Chad Gable is right. Ivy Nile had Ann Harris beat at a live event. Ann Harris was helpless. She was not going to escape the Ivy stretch. But of course, the Wyatt Six played a role into that not happening. Ivy Nile should be the champion right now. And look at Ivy Nile now showing off her amazing power. That is the power of the pit bull. That's the power of the pit bull, Cole. Ivy getting a little bit ahead of herself, and with a back with a nailed a sidewalk slam. Ivy was able to counter and delivers a devastating kick. Oh, and a huge elbow drop. And a huge elbow drop there by Ivy. Ivy now gaining the advantage here in the early moments of this match, and a kick out by Ann. Ivy Nile has been doing a lot of studying of Ann Harris. She has been doing a really good job at studying Ann and everything she knows. And remember, as we talked about before, Ivy had Ann beat at a live event. Ann knows deep down she can't beat Ivy. Well, I think Ann knows she can beat Ivy. That's why she agreed to defend her title tonight against Ivy. She's a fighting champion, Graves. And now look at this. Ann Harris working on the arm of Ivy. This is a good strategy. Working on the arm means she won't be able to use that arm for the Ivy stretch. And with some great ring awareness, knowing what to do in a situation. Ann Harris now going up to the top rope. Oh, Ivy Nile able to move out of the way. And Ivy Nile with a nice T-bone suplex. Oh, and Ann gets the shoulders up. Oh. And Harris was thinking the sidewalk slam, and now look at this. And now a torture rack. And now a torture rack applied here by Ivy. Ivy Nile showing off her strength with that torture rack. And Harris getting free. And a nice backdrop. Nice backdrop there by Harris. And Ann Harris again going back, focusing on the arm of Ivy Nile, continuing to work on the arm to prevent her from using the Ivy stretch, and this is a good strategy from Ann. I have to give Ann her props. She knows what she's doing, trying to wear down the arm of Ivy Nile to avoid being Ivy stretched. Oh! And a shoulder block off the apron. A shoulder block on the apron. And going out after Ivy. Oh, man, and Ivy Nile. And Ivy Nile suckered Ann into thinking she was helpless. Ivy Nile sucking Ann Harris in, making her think she was vulnerable. That's a great strategy. Ivy Nile has learned from Master Gable. She's learned a lot from Master Gable. And a quick kick out there by Harris. Oh! And now Ivy in control. I'm American made! And now Ivy Nile now delivering right hands to Ann Harris, and now wearing Ann Harris down with a chin lock here. Wearing her down with a chin lock. Ann Harris with a right hand. And now a big throw. Ann Harris starting to build momentum. The momentum is starting to turn. And Ann Harris with a Vancouver slam. There's that big massive choke slam into the cover to put away Ivy Nile, and a big kick out. And now Ann. And now Ann looking for Ann's edge. Oh, wait a minute. Going for Ann's edge. Oh, look at this. Ivy stretch. Ivy stretch. Oh, look at this. Ivy cannot fully apply it. She cannot. She cannot fully apply the move because Ann has been focusing on her hand. That is a... Oh! What Ann has been doing all match finally came into play. Ivy could not fully lock the hold in because Ann had been focusing on her hand. And Ann Harris getting the win. And Ann Harris with the Ann's edge to get free of that situation. And Ann Harris survives. Ivy Nile, absolutely incredible. Ann Harris had the right idea. And in the end, Ann Harris emerged victorious. A hard-fought victory for Ann Harris here tonight. Unfortunately, if Tony did all that, Britt, she'd probably walk out. Well, yeah, of course, because she's selfish. In my opinion, selfish wrestlers should not get what they want. You can't just let someone sandbag your opponent and get away with it. I'm just telling you, man, you cannot have someone sandbag your one of your biggest names and just say, yeah, I don't want to do anything to you. I don't want to release you. I don't want to punish you. You have to do something about it. And that's the thing about Tony Khan. He's a gutless coward. He's gutless. Remember, he feared for his life when CM Punk put his hands on him. He's gutless. That's the thing about Tony Khan. He's a coward. That's the problem with Tony Khan. If he's a true boss, he would do what a boss should do, but instead he's a gutless coward. Or as what Vegeta called Cell, the semi-perfect Snell, a sniveling, spineless coward. So yeah, Tony Khan is just a coward. That's why he won't do anything. And also, Britt hasn't been on TV since All In, so you can't say he hasn't done anything about it. He's clearly taken her off TV, and he's not gonna talk about her. And he doesn't want to talk about her. And if Tony lost to Britt, he'd probably lose Adam also. I mean, there is rumors, though I don't believe it's true. There are rumors going around they're not together anymore. So I don't know if that's true or not. Again, it's just rumors. I'm not saying I believe them, but there's just been rumors going around that Britt and Adam aren't together anymore. Until Adam or Britt confirm they're not together, that's when I'm not going to believe it. Until they confirm they're not together, only then I'll believe it. But I don't know why I've been hearing people say they're not together when, you know, there's been no evidence to support it. I mean, he can't lose Adam because Adam agreed to a 5-year contract. So he'd have to commit to the 5-year contract he signed. You can't just say they automatically lose someone, Sean. If they've agreed to a contract, they have to commit to it. You can't just say, oh, Britt Baker goes, then that means Adam Cole goes too. Not if Adam Cole, not if Tony Khan has given him a contract that he has to commit to. Adam can always sit out and freeze his contract and let his contract run out. Then it's called freezing the contract. You remember Vince has done that. Remember Vince? He's frozen people's contracts before. Remember when Vince froze people's contracts because they weren't active? Tony can always just do that. And here we go, tag team action here on SmackDown. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn ready for tag team action against Los Garza of Legado del Fantasma. Well, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens will defend their WWE Tag Team titles against the Creed Brothers of American Made at the Royal Rumble. It's going to be a big night for tag team action. It's going to be a big night for tag team wrestling at the Royal Rumble. 3 sets of tag team titles will be defended at the show. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will face off against American Made. Tiffany Stratton and Naomi will get a shot at Ashley Johnson and Jesse Woods' tag team championships. And Jade Cargill and Isabel will take on Flair Pit. And a big knee right to the back by Humberto. Tag made, and here comes Sami Zayn. There's the tag here. And there's the tag to Sami Zayn. This is a big opportunity here for Los Garza to knock off the tag team champions. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final night before the WWE draft selections become fully compatible. Because remember, Patrick has said that the full rosters that Nick Aldis and Daniel Bryan got in the WWE draft, it would not become official until after the Royal Rumble. Tonight will be the final night where that rule still stands. Well, technically the Royal Rumble is the last night that rule still stands, Cole. Now Los Garza in control here over Sami Zayn. Oh! And Humberto with incredible athleticism. Humberto with incredible athleticism continuing to work on Sami Zayn. Oh! And Sami Zayn gets free of that situation. Sami Zayn gets free of that situation, and now Humberto in trouble here. Oh! Yeah, it wasn't packed, but it was big. A lot of her friends from her childhood were there. And my aunt also my aunt that passed away is also my mum's sister. Was my mum is my mum's sister. So my mum technically lost her sister. And now Los Garza gaining the control back. Humberto's being very selfish here, ignoring Angel Garza. Oh, there's the tag. Oh, there's the tag. Finally, Garza now gets in the ring. See, look, you're underestimating tag team wrestling here, Cole. You're not understanding that this is how Los Lotharios handles their work. Oh, there's the tag. COVID still being a thing is crazy, but yeah, I'm not surprised. But I hope they get better. Oh! And now Kevin Owens. Uh-oh. And now Kevin Owens now has Angel Garza. Oh, plants him. Plants Garza. Garza is now in trouble. And look at this. Oh! And Sami Zayn going after Humberto, and there's a haluva kick. And there's a haluva kick. Haluva kick to Humberto, and there's a stunner. And the tag champs get the win. And the tag team champions merge victorious. Here are your winners. The WWE Tag Team Champions, Kevin Owens and Sami Owen. Look at this from behind, the Creed brothers. And the Creed brothers from behind, Julius and Brutus attacking the tag champs. Get him! Get him! And there's Chad Gable barking orders. And there's Chad Gable barking orders at the Creeds to decimate the tag team champions. And look at this now. And oh man, what a clothesline by Julius. This is what Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are in store for at the Royal Rumble. Oh, look at this. Look at, and there's the Brutus Ball to Sami Zayn. Yeah. And American Made have made their statement on the tag team champions. Ridge, we took you in. We accepted you as family, and you turned on us. This is for Mr. Chase. This is for all of Chase U. I'm going to give you an Andre Chase University-sized butt kicking. Chase U! Chase U! Chase U! Can you believe this, Nia? Harmony Kelly. Did you see Harmony Kelly's tweet? She's tweeting that she wants a one-on-one match with me. Please, my queen, you would trounce her. What does Harmony Kelly think she can do against you? Absolutely nothing. You know, my queen, Harmony is just a waste of space. She's nuts, my queen. If she thinks she can handle you in a straight-up singles match, then she's out of her mind. But you know what? I will humor Miss Harmony. I will accept her match next week. I will humor her. And then I will put her down and make her bow to her queen. We need to focus on the Royal Rumble. and winning it. Oh, I plan to, Nia. I plan to win the Royal Rumble. This is the only major accomplishment I have not yet won. And I'm not going to let anyone stand in my way. Then when I win the Royal Rumble, Becky Lynch, you will bow down to your queen. Yes, I am aware he did lose. I even knew I knew he would. And here comes Ridge Holland. The new dangerous Ridge Holland. You know what? Good for Ridge Holland. Good for this man to finally free himself of Chase University. But this man was accepted by Chase University. This man was lost. Ridge Holland was lost. He was directionless. Chase University took him in. They accepted him after he was abandoned by the Brawling Brutes. After he was abandoned by the Brawling Brutes, they accepted him in. And his opponent from Adelaide, South Australia, Duke Hudson. A very focused Duke Hudson. The MVP of Chase University, Duke Hudson, very prepared to avenge Andre Chase and all of Chase University here tonight. You know, Duke Hudson at one point was at one point in his life, he was addicted. He was addicted gambler. He was an addicted gambler, but it was Chase University that took him in and ended his gambling ways. Yeah, and then they turned him into a goof. Yeah, and then Andre Chase turned Duke Hudson into a goof. Well, you can call him a goof all you want, but he is a former former tag team champion in NXT with Andre Chase, and a former world tag team champion, and a former world tag team champion with Riley Osborne. You can call him a goof all you want, but he has had success in Chase University. And now Duke, focused and determined. And look at this backbreaker by Hudson, wanting to punish Ridge Holland here tonight. Wants to punish Ridge Holland and teach him a lesson. Well, remember, Ridge Holland was drafted to SmackDown alongside Chase University. He was drafted here to SmackDown against his own will. He was forced to be drafted with Chase University. It felt like Chase University wanted him on SmackDown on purpose. Oh man, and Hudson's head bouncing off the turnbuckle pad. How many times do I have to explain to you, Graves, that he was listed with Chase University before the draft happened, so they had no time to take him out of the draft listings with Chase University. Come on, MVP! Oh, look at Ridge. Oh my goodness, jeez! Ridge Holland just manhandling Hudson. Oh, and a big body splash to the outside. Ridge Holland is completely in control. Ridge Holland in full control, and this is where Ridge Holland can be incredibly dangerous. It's funny how fans are always call Ridge Holland a reckless wrestler, but now his whole gimmick is that he just hurts people now. I'm pretty sure that sits well with the fans. And now the referee at a count of 6, and now Hudson and Ridge Holland continue to fight each other on the outside. I don't think these two care about the rules at this point. I don't think these two really care about the rules anymore. Referee at a count of 9, and Hudson and Holland continue to fight on the outside. The referee's called for the bell. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that. And now Hudson and Ridge continue to beat the hell out of each other on the outside. Yeah, these two clearly don't care about the rules, Cole. Ridge and Duke continue to beat the hell out of each other. And Ridge Holland, sends Duke right into the steps. Oh, look at this now. Ridge Holland's got the steps. Ridge Holland now has the steel steps. And cracks them over the head. Stop, Ridge, stop. Get out. What are you doing, Thea? What the hell is Thea Hale doing out here? And Holland cracking Duke over the head with the steel steps again. Come on, break it up. Ridge Holland just smacking Hudson with the steps, and Thea Hale trying to beg Ridge Holland for mercy. Thea trying to reason with Ridge. And Ridge Holland leaving through the crowd as Riley Osborne comes down here. Come on, get some help out here. And Ridge Holland viciously destroying Duke Hudson. This rivalry is clearly far, far from over. Carmella, they call you the most beautiful woman in WWE. What a joke. I am the most glamorous woman in SmackDown history. Name one person that can walk onto the main roster and say their first match on the main roster is against Becky Lynch. Not many women can say that now, can they? I am the glamour Mariah May. And the entire SmackDown women's locker room are gonna understand why I am the glamour. The glamour that this division needs. I will be entering the Royal Rumble match for the first time in my career. And not only am I going to win the Royal Rumble, I will challenge Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. But this time there won't be a distraction. There won't be anyone getting in my way. I will plant the man and take her title. Because the glamour is all over SmackDown. And Carmella, I hope you watch closely. Because I will be taking your place as the most beautiful woman in all of not only just SmackDown, but all of WWE. That is GLAMOUR. Glamour. Dragon Ball Daima. Let's introduce another evil Kai. Yep, not a fan. Not a fan of that idea. And apparently they're also thinking of making Vegeta Super Saiyan 3 in Dragon Ball Daima. And because I saw someone saying that they might give Vegeta the Super Saiyan 3 transformation. I'm like, why? I'm like, Vegeta never needed it. And he knew its weaknesses. Why would they give him something he doesn't need, and that he knows is a useless transformation? I'm not a fan of a kid-like body being able to withstand Super Saiyan 3. The Glamour Mariah May. Listen, I'm a big fan of Mariah, but I think she better watch her tone when it comes to my wife. Carmella could really surprise Mariah here tonight. I'm bad. And her opponent from Staten Island, New York. She is the most beautiful woman in all of WWE. Carmella! Well, first of all, calm down, Graves. Don't get too excited. The former two-time women's champion, my beautiful wife, Carmella, making her way to the ring. Two-time Miss Money in the Bank contract winner, former women's tag team champion. Carmella, a very successful, accomplished woman. And Carmella, focused. So you don't believe the fan theory that 17 wished back the universes 13 through 18 when he wished back all the erased universes? Not really, because they didn't show them in the end. Not really, because when the wish was made, they didn't show those universes. They just showed all the universes that were in the Tournament of Power. So the only way we will know for sure that all these universes came back is if Dragon Ball Super just continued on. And then they showed all these other universes, and they explore other universes, but no, they stopped it after the Tournament of Power. Yes, the Broly movie and Superhero technically continue Dragon Ball Super, but that's just the movie. That's just the movie stuff. People have always said movies aren't canon. People have always said movies aren't canon to the main story, which is why the Dragon Ball Z movies were never canon to the main story, which is why Broly was never canon, because if he was, then they would have acknowledged him in Z. And now Mariah May in control of Carmella, and now into the cover. And a kick out. And a kick out by Carmella. I hope you're watching, guys. Beating the hell out of your wife. Graves, just ignore her. Ignore her, Graves. She's just trying to get under your skin. And now, oh, look at this! Wait, Carmella. Oh, Carmella tried the block. Oh, but Mariah gets the advantage back. Gets the advantage back. Janemba wouldn't be canon then. Nope, he isn't. That's why Gogeta isn't canon. That's why only in Dragon Ball continuity, the only fusion that's canon is Vegito, and not Gogeta. Well, Gogeta is canon just in GT, just not the Gogeta that we saw against Janemba, and the one that fought Broly in Super. Oh, big, and there's the Mala Buster by Carmella. There's the Mala Buster into the cover on Mariah May, and Mariah has to get the shoulders up. Leave my man out of this. And Carmella now with right hands. That's it, babe. That's it, babe. Get her. Oh, and Carmella now building momentum. And Carmella now top rope. And Carmella with a huge elbow drop to Mariah May into the cover on Mariah to put her away, and Mariah stays alive again. And now Carmella looking for the beautiful lock. Mariah counters. Mariah May blocks it. Oh, and a sling blade. Oh, sling blade, and Carmella gets back to her feet. And Carmella now grabs Mariah. And there it is, the beautiful lock. Yes, the beautiful lock. Locked in on Mariah May. Mariah May may have nowhere to go here, and Mariah May putting her feet on the ropes, using it as leverage. And now Carmella gets free. Now Carmella gets free, looking for another beautiful lock, and Mariah May raking the eyes. And Mariah May raking the eyes of Carmella to get free of that situation. Mariah May using some dirty tricks. Oh, Carmella with a kick to the head, trying to prevent the Mayday. Carmella using her veteran skills here and oh man, and Carmella went through the ropes. And Mariah May avoiding the suicide dive attempt there by Carmella. And Carmella still got some fight left in her. Look at my beautiful wife go, Cole. She's still got some fight left in her. And Carmella, sent right into a barrier. And Mariah May will be more than happy with a count-out win here. Mariah May will be more than happy with a count-out win against Carmella. Carmella struggling back to her feet. The referee had a count of 9, and Carmella beats the count. Carmella beats the count and gets back inside the ring. It's not over yet, Mandy. It's not over yet, Mariah. Oh, wait, went for the super kick. And it went for the fabulous kick. Mayday! And there's the Mayday! And Mariah May gets the win over Carmella. Wow, what a match. Here is your winner, the Glamour, Mariah May. And Mariah May with a big victory over the former two-time women's champion. Carmella had a valiant effort, but in the end Mariah May was just too much for my sexy wife. Dude, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Hey man, how you doing? I'm doing great. Hey, good luck against Kenny Omega, man. I know Cortez wants to have a match, but he's gonna have to wait. John? Cody? Hopefully one day, the American Nightmare can go one-on-one with John Cena. I would like that. Keep that title. Keep making that title mean something. Look, I know Jon Moxley's after you right now. Look, I know Jon Moxley's after you. But you show him. John Cena. Mr. Fruity Pebbles himself. Nice scarf. Thank you, John. I appreciate the compliment. But as you are well aware that I am the face of America. I am saving this great country from international stars. So, John, when I'm done doing that, I'll be down to have a match with you. Is that so? I'm aware. But if you're the face of America, why is LA Knight the United States champion? LA Knight beat you to retain that United States Championship against you this past Monday on Raw. He got lucky. If it wasn't for that loser Dragon Lee, I'd be the champion right now. Why did LA Knight drop you last week with a BFT with everybody saying, LA Knight, yeah, yeah. Also, that's no excuse. Using Dragon Lee as an excuse, maybe you should pick your battles more carefully next time. We'll see about that, John. Oh, Kenny Omega kicks your ass. Well, SmackDown continues to heat up here as John Cena is ready for action. John Cena will be getting ready for a match against Kenny Omega. He said he would give Cortez his match tonight, but he is focused on Kenny Omega. But I know what MJF stands for. Major Jabroni Freeman. Well, John Cena will be getting ready for his match with Kenny Omega in just a due time. But joining us out here on commentary are the Women's Tag Team Champions Ashley Johnson and Jessie Woods. Thank you once again for joining us. It's a pleasure to be out here, I suppose. This dump of a town sucks anyway. And there's Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell in the ring, ready for tag team action. It's Tiffy time! The beast is out the cage. Ugh. And it's Tiffy Glow time here on SmackDown. Don't ever say that again, Cole. Yes, please don't say that again. It's so cringe. The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. Making their way to the ring, the team of Tiffany Stratton and Naomi. Well, Tiffany defeated you last week, Ashley, to earn her and Naomi a title shot at the Royal Rumble against the two of you. Yeah, it was lucky. Yeah, Tiffany got a fluke victory over me. Got one lucky win over me, and that all of a sudden means they deserve a title shot? But isn't that how the rule is? But isn't that the rule that you got to beat the champion to get a title shot? Champions! Understand, Jessie Woods didn't lose. Did Jessie Woods lose to Naomi? No. They had to beat both of us to get a title shot. But Nick Aldis is just like, nah, she beat you, Ashley, so you get a title shot. Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae are now a part of SmackDown via the WWE draft, but they will be officially a part of SmackDown after the Royal Rumble. It feels like you two are very concerned about Tiffany and Naomi. It feels like you two are afraid of them and they're becoming a threat to your tag team championship reign. A threat? Please, Cole. Yeah, please. Don't spew any ridiculous garbage for these audience to believe. We're not afraid of Naomi. We're not afraid of Tiffany. And we proved that because we screwed them out of the chance of being NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. Yeah, we got some payback on them on NXT. And the two of you did appear on NXT, costing Tiffy Glowtime a match against Carly Bright and Kendall Gray to knock them out of the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship tournament. And they got what they deserved. You mess with us, you mess with the tag team champions, that's what happens. Oh! And Tiffany Stratton wanting to make a tag with Candice LeRae, preventing the tag by punching Tiffany in the face, and now the way down under has Naomi right where they want her. Come on, Glow! Ashley sucks. Ashley sucks. Ashley sucks. Jessie sucks. Jessie sucks. Ah, shut up, you idiots. And now Candice and Indy now in control of the challenges. Kiss our butts, San Diego. And now Candice and Indy in control here. The way down under now in control in this tag team match. The momentum has now completely turned. Tiffy time, Tiffy time, Tiffy time. And now Tiffany Stratton trying to rally the WWE Universe. And now Tiffany rallying the WWE Universe to get behind Naomi. Oh, and Naomi now with a big splash on Indy. Tag made. Tag made. And here comes Tiffy. It is now Tiffy time on Friday nights. Oh, please. Oh, big power slam. Big power slam there by Stratton. Oh, and Hartwell quickly powers out. Indy Hartwell powering free. Oh, big boot. And a big boot there by Indy. Oh, and Naomi. And Naomi saving Tiffany Stratton. And Naomi gets sent into the corner. And now Indy, using her incredible power with a fisherman's carry. Fisherman's carry slam on Hartwell. Oh, drop kick into the corner. And now Naomi. And Naomi now taken out. And now look at this. All out brawl breaking out here. And now an all-out brawl breaking out here between these teams. Oh, and Candice. And now, oh, look out here. Oh, my God. This is Hey, Isabel. Things are getting absolutely insane out here. I agree. Things are getting absolutely insane. And now Naomi. And now Naomi with a submission here. Wait a minute, Stratton. Oh, I was looking for the Stratton bot. I was looking for the rolling senton. Oh, but Indy. But Indy Hartwell knows Tiffany very, very well. Oh. But Tiffany's history with Indy Hartwell is known very, very well. Oh, went for the prettiest moonsault. But Indy Hartwell moved out of the way. Oh, once again, their knowledge of knowing each other. Oh, pays off again. And now Stratton, oh, takes down Hartwell again. And now Hartwell rolling out to the outside, trying to catch her breath on the outside. Yeah, I thought you would have. Oh! And Candice LeRae. And now Candice LeRae gets sent to the outside. And now Stratton, look at this amazing power. Yep. Honestly, looking forward to it. It's about time. And now Naomi. And now Naomi keeping Candice LeRae at bay. And there's the prettiest moonsault ever on Indy. Tiffy Glow get the win. And Tiffy Glow continue to glow here on SmackDown. Let's get him. Naomi and Tiffany get the win over the Way Down Under, but hang on a minute. It looks like Tiffany and Naomi were ready for the tag team champions. Ashley, Jesse, at Royal Rumble, we are gonna snatch you bold and take those titles. And when we win, everyone will chant, Tiffy Glow. The beast is at the cage, right out on that stage. Old Naomi and Tiffany Stratton letting the champs know that the Royal Rumble could be their final night as the tag team champions. Well, Ashley and Jesse were planning a sneak attack. Nope, you won't be hearing my brother because he went over to Adelaide. He flew over there. He left Melbourne to actually go over to Adelaide, so he's in Adelaide, so he left yesterday. He left yesterday. Well. Long time no see, Jon Moxley. Is Adelaide far from Melbourne? It can be. You know, Ken, you and I may have history. When you knocked out my wife. But I'm gonna ask you a question, Kenny boy. When are you gonna finally show everyone the real you? What are you talking about? I mean, you pandered to these people long enough. I think it's time for a change. Okay. Kenny Omega is just as confused as everybody else. What the hell Jon Moxley means by that? Well, Jon Moxley... Yeah, I think it's a roughly 2-hour flight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's take you back to this past Monday on Raw. John Cena defeated Josh Briggs. And then Cortez. And then Cortez would attack Cena afterwards. And then Cena... And then Cortez would attack John Cena. And then Cortez would then lay out a challenge to Cena this Friday on SmackDown, but then Cena responded by saying, I have already accepted the challenge of Kenny Omega, so you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait another week. Because remember, after the Royal Rumble, everyone who was drafted stay where they are. So Cortez, if he's going to have his match with John Cena, he's going to have to wait next week on SmackDown for his match. And here comes the best bout machine. I can't remember how long it took me to get from Adelaide to Gold Coast when I went on that flight to Gold Coast. I think it took a few hours. The following contest is Seful Wonfol making his way to the ring from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, Kenny Omega. The best bout machine, Kenny Omega, making his way to the ring. A new t-shirt for the best bout machine now available. That's a hell of a shirt design there for Kenny Omega. But the dream match is going to happen. Omega and Cena. It's next. And also, this game must have got the patch for the DLC, because I got a patch yesterday, and that patch must be for like the upcoming DLC. Listen to this ovation for John Cena. This is going to be a hell of a match. Kenny Omega and John Cena, here we go. Let's go Cena, Kenny Omega. Let's go Cena, Kenny Omega. Let's go Cena, Kenny Omega. And Kenny Omega and John Cena shaking hands. This crowd is 50-50. And here we go. The handshakes are over. And Kenny Omega strikes first. The DLC aren't in the game yet you can usually see them when they are added before purchasing them. Yeah, usually. So because I have $30, because I paid $30 for PSN points, obviously I'm not going to be paying anything until the DLC comes out. So when the DLC comes out, I will pay for the DLC that has Jade Cargill in it. And then after that, whatever leftover money I have, I will save that and determine what I want to use that for later. Because I don't really want to spend it immediately. Was the funeral boring? Well, funerals are... Well... It's hard to call it boring because it's very sad. It was super sad. So me and my brother and my cousins had to wheel the coffin that had our auntie in it to the hearse. Are you going to use it to get more characters for fighters? Maybe. As I said, I haven't determined what I'm going to use it for. As I said, I'm just going to use it for the DLC, and then I'll determine what I use the rest for later. And now Cena in control. Omega gets free, and Omega gets free! Oh, man! Vicious V-trigger! A vicious V-trigger by Omega. Pile driver, and Cena gets free. Well, good for you, Sean. No need to brag. Yeah, you're willing to pay $60 just to get free DLC. Do you think I'm the kind of guy that's willing? Do you think my parents are the kind of people that pay $60 just so I can have free DLC in my game? No. Absolutely not. Oh my God! Cena went for a high-risk move, and it didn't pay off. Oh, Omega! Omega went for a big move. Cena was able to avoid. Cena able to avoid it. Get out of the frickin' way, Charles Robinson! You absolute dag! Jeez! And now Cena. And now Cena in control. And now Cena in control of Omega. I'm sure you saw, but Cody is versing SmackDown. Cody is versing Solo. Lovely. Just exactly what we need. Another match between those two. Roman interferes, causes Solo to lose again. It's very predictable. Oh, V-trigger. And a V-trigger by Kenny Omega to put away John Cena. But Cena stays alive. John Cena staying alive again. Oh, cool. I never played that. I heard it was a good game. Never played it though, but I did hear it was a good game. I do watch some videos about YouTubers who analyze video games. And Cena now. And Cena now in control. Cena with a 5-knuckle shuffle on the outside. John Cena continuing to hammer Kenny Omega. And now Omega. Oh, Cena was thinking 5-knuckle shuffle. Cena was thinking the AA, great. He was thinking the AA. And now the one-winged angel. And the one-winged angel to John Cena. And Cena kicks out. Wow. And John Cena gets free. What an incredible match. Kenny was looking for, wait a minute, John Cena, wait a minute. Oh my God. Look at the power of Cena. Look at that. Look at the power of Cena to put away Omega, and Omega stays alive. Well, that is a very unique way of performing the Attitude Adjustment. A very unique way of performing the Attitude Adjustment. Cena off the rope, springboard stunner, stuns Omega. Kenny Omega stunned. Kenny Omega now stunned. John Cena with a right hand. John Cena now with another right hand. Stunning Kenny Omega. And Omega retaliates back. And now Omega with another one-winged angel to Cena to put him away. To get the big victory here. Oh, and Cena kicks out again. Wow. What a match we're seeing here. This is the kind of match you'd expect. This is the kind of classics you'd expect to see on the John Cena retirement tour. The one-winged angel is always always puts away opponents, but it's not putting away John Cena on this retirement tour. And Cena with another explosive springboard stunner, stunning Kenny Omega. And now Cena has obviously got things on his mind, leapfrogging. Oh! And now Omega with some strikes. And now Omega with hard strikes. And now Omega. Oh, chop block to the back. All right, Isabel. And now Cena stunned momentarily. What does the best belt machine have in store for John Cena? Oh, I don't know, but it doesn't look good. And now with a superplex. Oh my God! Into a Falcon Arrow! Into the cover on Cena! Oh, and Cena just kicks out. Wow, that's incredible. And now Kenny Omega's going to be wondering what on earth. Oh, is it going to take to put Cena away? Pile driver to Cena to put him away once again. And Cena continues to stay alive. Kenny Omega can't believe it. Kenny Omega's shocked. He cannot believe Cena is still in this fight. Look at this now, back and forth. Oh! Cena can barely stand up. Cena can barely defend himself. Kenny Omega now in control of Cena. Cena now can barely stand. German suplex. Oh, and Cena somehow stays alive again. How does Cena do this, Cole? How does Cena do this? How the heck does Cena do this, Cole? And now Omega looking for the V-trigger. Looking for the V-trigger. Cena blocks. Oh! Cena hanging Omega up. And now Cena with another AA to Omega. Oh my God! And Kenny Omega kicked out again. How the hell does he do it? And now Cena deadlifting Omega into a powerbomb. This crowd is absolutely loving this match between these two future Hall of Famers. Oh, V-trigger! V-trigger by Omega! A huge V-trigger from out of nowhere! A huge V-trigger from out of nowhere by Omega! And now Omega has Cena up! And another one-winged angel! Kenny Omega has just defeated John Cena! Wow! Huge win for Kenny Omega! Wow! A huge win for Kenny Omega here on SmackDown. John Cena's first defeat on the John Cena retirement tour. What a fight! Kenny Omega proving why he is indeed the best belt machine here tonight. What a fight with John Cena. Yep, both are faces. And John Cena not making any excuses, raising Kenny Omega's hand in victory. What a match. Let's take another look at a SmackDown superstar who's looking to make a name for herself, that being Vanessa Rogers. You know, playing the game is something else. Being a blue blood, you know, I've been through a lot. I've watched my hero Triple H, and I've taken inspiration from a lot of the things he's done. Being a calculating, vicious blue blood, ruthless and vicious assassin, taking sledgehammer, cracking people over their heads with it. Everything that Triple H has done, I've learned everything about what he is all about. Sometimes he can be a bit of a degenerate, and sometimes I can too. I'm not afraid to break rules. And everyone will see that I am a rule breaker. But the only question is, are you ready to play the game? Because I am. Because I am. And I'll start playing at the Royal Rumble. And there you see Becky Lynch in nice outfits as she's getting ready for the contract signing in our main event tonight here on SmackDown. Here, Becky Lynch and Patricia Ryan. We're looking to sign the contract to make it official. Yep. Old rivalry renewed. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is set for one fall, making his way to the ring from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Well, AJ Styles and Jon Moxley have history. It was back at Backlash 2016. AJ Styles took the WWE Championship from Jon, and then they faced each other in what was a great TLC match. Cole, John was under a different name then. He was under a different name then. Still the same guy. What thing? And his opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio, Jon Moxley. One thing I will say, when Jon Moxley came back on AEW, he came out to new music, and I will say I was not a big fan of it. Don't know why they got rid of Wild Thing, but I saw he came out to new music on Dynamite, and I was just like, oh, not a fan. Alright, Isabel, take care. So yeah, not exactly okay with the theme change they gave him. Jon Moxley, ruthless and vicious. Well, Jon Moxley, we're very confused. And what Jon Moxley was doing with Kenny Omega earlier. We saw he was trying to talk to Kenny Omega into changing. I have no idea what he meant by all that. Well, I think it's very clear what Jon Moxley meant. Oh, look at this. And Jon Moxley now goes into the cover, and AJ kicks out. AJ Styles says that he was happy to be brought back to the main roster, and he said the only place he would have been okay with was Friday Night SmackDown, the house that AJ Styles built. Well, this is AJ Styles' house. This is the house that he built in 2016. And now AJ Styles with a side effect on Jon Moxley. Into the cover on Moxley, and a kick out. Remember, this is Jon Moxley's first match back since June. Since he lost the title since he lost the WWE Championship back in June to MJF. That's how long it's been since Moxley's last match. Yeah, Moxley was out of action with a big injury that kept him out of action for almost the rest of the season. And neck and back problems really kept Jon Moxley out of action for a long time here. And now Calf Crusher locked in here. Calf Crusher locked in on the lunatic Jon Moxley. And Jon Moxley gets free of the Calf Crusher. And Jon Moxley wanted to face Cody Rhodes at the Royal Rumble for the WWE Championship, but Nick Aldis told Jon that he's going to have to earn that opportunity in the Royal Rumble match. Yeah, but didn't Jon challenge Cody, and Cody accepted? So shouldn't that technically mean Nick Aldis should make the match official? Or maybe Nick feels like that match... Well, maybe Nick Aldis has different reasons for why the match isn't made for the Royal Rumble. Oh, get out of the way, ref, you fool. Oh, wait a minute. AJ Styles. I was thinking Styles clash. I was absolutely thinking Styles clash, but Moxley... Oh, look at that. Vicious clothesline there by the Lunatic Fringe. By the Wild Thing. Oh, and a pile driver. To AJ Styles to put him away, and AJ Styles stays alive. Come on, AJ. Show me the real you. I have no idea what what Moxley's talking about by showing people the real them. Oh, wow. And there's the clothesline by Moxley into the cover. Or as what Christian Miracle called it in his Sin videos, the rope flip trick. Oh, look at this now. Moxley gets free and chop blocks AJ in the back. And now Moxley, oh, Moxley had a submission planned. Oh, and now AJ Styles, oh wait a minute, AJ reversing with a submission of his own on Moxley. Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, I did see those. Oh, and now look at this. Oh, look at this now. Oh, look at this. Submission locked in here, but submission locked in. Never figured John Moxley to be the submission type. Never considered Moxley the submission type. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, right to the eyes. And a rake to the eyes. And a rake to the eyes. Oh, and there's the paradigm shift to AJ Styles. After a rake to the eyes. And Moxley steals the win. Here is your winner, John Moxley. AJ Styles was going for a Styles clash, and Moxley raking the eyes of the phenomenal one, and then boom! And then boom! Drops AJ Styles with a paradigm shift to score the win, and Moxley walks away with the win. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the contract signing. Patricia Ryan and Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch and Patricia Ryan are about to sign their contract to make it official for the WWE Women's Championship at the Royal Rumble. Becky Lynch, Patricia Ryan contract signing, and it's next. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to sign the contract, Adam Pearce. Thank you very much, everybody. I am out here on behalf of Nick Aldis to get the contract signed between WWE Women's Champion, the man, Becky Lynch, and the submission technician, Patricia Ryan. Now, first, welcome the challenger, Patricia Ryan. I've had enough. I'll make 'em say to never take another drop of blood from me to judge you all. Well, here comes the submission technician, Patricia Ryan, making her way to the ring. The biggest match of Patricia Ryan's career is about to take place this Sunday, Cole. Patricia could shock the world and defeat Becky Lynch this Sunday at the Royal Rumble. Well, Patricia Ryan has been able to get the upper hand. Has been able to get the upper hand on Becky Lynch every week. And introducing the champion, the face of WWE, the man, Becky Lynch. Whoa. And here comes the women's champion, the man, Becky Lynch. "264 days, Becky Lynch has been the WWE Women's Champion. 264 days. This woman has been a fighting champion and has taken on all comers." Yeah, but will day 266 be the end of Becky's reign? Becky, 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 Becky. The man, let me stop you right there, Becky. What are you gonna do? Welcome us to the big time? Are you gonna tell us that the man has come around to San Diego? We've heard enough of it, Becky. It's boring. Change things up. Oh, Patricia, you're forgetting it's my... Oh, Patricia, you want to ruin my routine, huh? Want to ruin my routine, huh, Becky? Huh, Patricia? It's cute. It's cute coming from you. You call yourself the submission technician. You tell us every single week you're the submission technician. And understand this. You've been able to get the upper hand on me every single week. You want to know why that is, Patricia? It's not because you're better than me. It's because you've been attacking me from behind when I least expect you. But hey, I give you all the credit in the world. You wanted to pick a fight with me. And at the Royal Rumble, I am going to give you the biggest fight of your life. You know, I could have given your best friend Harmony this opportunity. But you want to know why I gave it to you? It's because I'm generous enough to give you an opportunity to get in the ring with big time Bex, the man, Becky Lynch, the face of this entire place. I'm the best damn wrestler on this roster, and this title on my shoulder proves that otherwise. Becky, 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 Becky. So, Patricia, you will go to Monday Night Raw. After I beat you at the Royal Rumble, you will go off to Monday Night Raw with a giant L on your head, and you can tell your new boss, why do you have an L on your head, and that is gonna be the person, and you're gonna say, the man Becky Lynch kicked my ass. Remember, I could bury you so deep you can't recover. But I'm not that kind of woman. I'm not that kind of locker room leader. I lead by example. I lead by example. Is that so? You lead by example? So does that mean so you lead by example? When you mean by that, you mean that you yell at other people because they don't sell for you. Oh, you yell at other people because they don't do things how you want it to be done. Is that right? You see, Miss Patricia, sandbagging is not exactly a good thing to do when you're in the ring with somebody. If you think that's a good thing for you, then you definitely deserve to be buried. But understand this, Patricia. I will give you the fight of your life at the Royal Rumble. But after everything you throw at me, in the end it's not going to matter. Because the man will stand tall still as the WWE Women's Champion. You say you care about the future. You know who you remind me a lot of? Bailey. You say you care about the future, but yet there's so many younger people that you have beaten down and buried along the way. Io Sky, most of Damage Control, my old friend Harmony. You've put down so many young talents along the way. Because that's the biggest problem with egomaniacs like you and the rest of the Four Horsewomen. That's the problem with you egomaniacs. That you horsewomen like to do. You like to say you care about the future, but all you want to do is be champion. Look at Charlotte. Look at Charlotte, for example. She says she's all about the future. Now she's one half of the Women's World Tag Team Champions. Bailey says she cares about the future, but yet she'd rather hang around in developmental. If it wasn't for a certain someone pulling politics backstage, you wouldn't be champion right now. You were supposed to lose that title at SummerSlam, weren't you? But a certain someone played politics to keep you champion. You understand, Patricia, that is beyond my control, and you should understand that yes, I was meant to lose at SummerSlam. But I don't have a time machine to go back in time and fix that. What's happened has happened, and nothing can change that, Patricia. But you listen to me very carefully. How would you feel if you were a champion and you were given certain instructions, but then somebody pulls the rug and changes things just because it wants to fit their ego and not my ego? You make it sound like I was the one that played politics to get my way. You making it sound like I played politics to keep the title on myself. That is not the case. I will do whatever my boss tells me. I will do whatever my boss tells me. I am loyal, and I'll do whatever my boss tells me. But whenever someone plays politics to get their way, I'm not the problem. It's the person that played politics. And you want to talk about us Four Horsewomen being egomaniacs because we want to get our way? Look what's happened to Mercedes ever since she's come back to WWE. Do you see championships around her waist? She's become a shell of her former self. She was once considered the greatest women's wrestler in the world, and now she's pulling her pants every single time she sees Julia. When she sees a picture of Julia. Charlotte Flair, me and her are longtime friends, but you say she doesn't care about the future? But you see, she's in a division that she claimed was she's hanging around in a division that she once said undermined her career. The tag team division. Hanging out in a division that she once didn't like. But to say that she doesn't care about the future is completely wrong. She is hanging out in a division she once didn't like, and elevating, she is helping and elevating Shotzi Blackheart. Bayley, being in the developmental brand, is helping the future because she is working with people in the developmental system and elevating those people to come up to the main roster. Like what I did with Tiffany Stratton. I went to NXT and I elevated Tiffany to get her to the main roster by taking her championship. By taking her championship, Becky. You want to say you want to make yourself responsible for Tiffany's success? Are you serious, Bex? You're gonna. That is the problem with you four horsewomen. You always make it about yourselves. You always think you're the reason for things happening. Tiffany didn't make it to the main roster because of you, Becky. If you value Tiffany so much, then why didn't you let her beat you when you challenged her for the title? Let's not forget about Tegan Nox and Indy Hartwell. Do I have to mention them? You said you won the NXT title to give new people opportunity. And I did. I don't recall Natalya being a new face. You only held that title just so then you could be biased and pass it over to your chosen favorite, Lyra Valkyria. Oh. Let's be honest, Bex. If Lyra Valkyria wasn't Irish, if Lyra Valkyria wasn't Irish, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have put her over. I put over Lyra Valkyria because Lyra is the future. And if I were you, Patricia, I'd watch your mouth about my protege. Because Lyra can really teach you a lesson. You know, if you care about the future so much, Becky, then why don't you go down to NXT and put over Julia? Give her that final win over all the horsewomen. Julia destroyed Mercedes so much that Mercedes is now having nightmares about her. Charlotte Flair, you know what's the funny thing about Charlotte? Charlotte gave Julia one of the best matches in Julia's career. I bet you couldn't do what Charlotte did and give Julia the best match of her career. And as for Bayley, she put over Julia. But maybe you don't want to go down to NXT to fight Julia. Maybe because you're scared of her. Ooh. I am not scared of anyone. If Julia wants to fight me, she's going to have to come to the main roster first. And before you say I'm too scared to go to NXT, I'm not. So understand this, Patricia. At the Royal Rumble, I am going to give you the best damn match of your career. Just like Bayley gave Cassie Fairbanks the best match of her career. And then when it's all said and done, Patricia, I'm going to beat you and I'm going to stay champion. And then when it's all said and done, you're going to look like an even bigger star once I leave you on the ground. Becky, 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 Becky. No, Bex. At the Royal Rumble, big time Bex is gonna tap out to the submission technician, and then Alicia Taylor is gonna say your winner and new WWE Women's Champion, Patricia Ryan. When I tap you out at Royal Rumble, I'll be more than happy to show Rox what a real role model looks like. And maybe Seth would leave you for me. Oh. Thank you, ladies. It is official. The title is gonna happen. The match is official. Be Becky Lynch and Patricia Ryan at the Royal Rumble. And now I am leaving. I'll be leaving. You mentioned my family, so help me at the Rumble. I'll give you the pounding you deserve. Oh, and look at and Becky with a right hand. And now the brawl's on. And now Becky and Patricia Ryan. The brawl is on, and we all knew it was gonna come down to a brawl. There's one thing about Becky Lynch, is that you do not mention her family and make things personal. You do not make things personal with her family, and now Becky Lynch looking for a manhandle slam. Patricia Ryan gets free. Oh, and the knee tremor. And Patricia Ryan with a knee tremor to Becky Lynch. But Patricia Ryan gaining the upper hand on Becky Lynch. And now Patricia Ryan has the man in trouble. Becky Lynch, eyes glazed over, and now Patricia lifting up Becky Lynch, and Lynch goes through the table with the wasteland by Patricia. I've had enough, I'll make 'em say. And Patricia Ryan laying out the WWE Women's Champion. Well, as you said, Cole, Patricia Ryan had got the upper hand on Becky Lynch every single time. And that tradition continues. Is Patricia Ryan the next WWE Women's Champion. We'll find out this Sunday. Thank you all for joining us, and good night. See ya at the Royal Rumble.